in a second. But you can't do that, bro. Like, part of the relationship is to make them feel like you're one. And a lot of times you got to take a lead. It is, bro. Like, um, you with your chick on a Saturday night, and she like, yo, baby, I'm tired. And you like, nah, baby, go to sleep. I'll be in a minute. She gonna be mad at you, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
She like, yo, I'm going to the mall. She ain't telling you where she going because she want to go. She telling you so that you get your ass up and go get dressed, so y'all can go to the mall. You can sit there, walk around, be upset, and talk shit the whole time y'all in the mall together, cause she want to be one.
Yeah.
A lot of and a lot of niggas don't. A lot of people don't understand that's what that is. You know, that's selfishness. Now, curtailing back to your original question about how do I approach a female that may be out of my league, I usually don't. Like, it has to be a vibe.
How do you know she's out of your league, though?
That's what I'm saying. It has to be a vibe. Like, at some point in time, we had to make eye contact. Some notion where, like, all right, it's safe for me to walk over here and say something to you. And because I'm a goofy person, I'm gonna go over there and talk mad shit. Like I may say, hey, your edges look like they falling off or some shit like that. Because that's just who I am. And depending on your reaction to my first comment, that's how I base, like, whether or not, like, I'm gonna stay in this conversation, let this conversation go any further. Am I just gonna take your phone number and then never call you type shit? So it all depends on that is. And really, to me, it don't matter what you do for a living. I'm good enough that I can take care of myself. I've already gotten to that point where I'm comfortable enough with myself that anybody else that I start talking to is just is a plus. Unless you are a bum female and you're starting to subtract from me, then it's not going to work.
Yeah, but I mean, like, come on, man. I mean, that's a tough situation because at the same time, a lot of these females look great and they are really bums. You know what I'm saying? So how you
but
know?
Again, that's where a lot of people are really, really messed up, bro. Like, you ever seen these tutorials on chicks doing makeup? I stopped looking at looks. Like, I mean, you gotta have a nice shape. You know, your face gotta be, serviceable. But
serviceable.
Looks say, hey,
what the fuck is serviceable? I mean, to put your dick in a face? I mean, or to put your face to a face? I mean, what's serviceable?
You got like a real. You gotta look. You may not be the cutest thing in the world, but you got a real nice personality. That's serviceable. You got a real nice smile.
For who?
Something.
For who?
I don't know. Just.
I'm saying, are you looking for the female that gotta have a serviceable face to carry her in public, or serviceable face for you to just, I don't give a fuck, I'm gonna keep this bitch out of the sight of the public? You're like,
I've never met nobody that ugly.
Okay, I don't fuck nobody that ugly that's talking about you serviceable. I don't fuck no serviceable pussy. I'm like,
well, no, I mean, what I mean by that, like, serviceable is just like you're not facially challenged. Like, both your eyes match.
No iffy. You can't have none of this daddy dick with none of that. Like, it's a privilege. Like, nigga, like, are you low? Is your bar that low?
I agree.
Is your bar that low?
No, my bar is pretty high, bro. I'm just saying that, like, I'm not that shallow. That where looks matter that much.
That's not even matters
like,
that
of
much.
Course,
Okay. Does your dick get hard? Or you gotta make your dick get hard in front of a serviceable bitch?
That is like really my litmus test. Like, if I meet you and we having a conversation, we talking about macaroni and cheese, and you make my dick jump, I love you.
Okay,
you my next girlfriend.
So that's serviceable.
That is serviceable.
Okay.
Like, you pretty enough that I'm sitting here talking about food, and I love food.
Yeah.
Food more than, almost as much as I love myself.
That's
and I'm thinking about,
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
It's other interests besides me looking at the figure of who you are. You turn me on by the conversation of what you're talking about. That's it. I ain't
yeah,
talking.
like I mean, look, there was a point in my time where if you close your eyes in the dark, all chicks look alike.
You can say that. I mean, if you really on that fucking, yeah, if you're really on that notion, but yeah, you can say that. If a mouth is a mouth,
As long
that's the
as
same
I
notion.
ain't smell nothing, yeah. No, ain't never no mouth, no mouth. Never no mouth, no mouth. Oh, look, as long as you was born a girl, your mama said you was a girl, and
So are we that
close my
desperate?
eyes.
Are we that desperate as like, okay? Are we that desperate of
I
a man
was,
today?
I was. Not today. Not today.
Okay.
Not today.
So
I was at one point.
For you to be desperate at that time? What make you desperate at the time? Was it because females were turning you down?
No, it's because I thought I wasn't good enough. Like I just felt like
right. Why would you feel that way?
What I was bringing to the table wasn't good enough. Like who the fuck wants a man with kids and nothing else but kids? All I'm bringing to this relationship is some dick and some kids.
I mean, at that point, I wouldn't even be worried about sex. That's the problem with people. If like you're not in a position, or you're not financially in a position to put yourself as in the saying, okay, how could you be 8 years old and say that you're a tranny? You know what I'm saying? Same thing is like, I'm 8 years old and I'm like, I'm too ugly to be in a position to get a woman, so I'm gonna become a tranny. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? What part of your life do you decide that you're not good enough? Because that's basically what these children are doing, because they figure that they're not good enough for the sex that they are. Like that's like almost some confusing shit. Like I always wanted a son, but it came out as a female. I'm gonna make sure that she's a girl, a boy. Excuse me, and make sure that's a boy. Like what kind of psychological shit is that